Yo guys, what's going on? Robert Warshack here, and I'm going to show you how you can get through the Deadmines today, every kind of tips and tricks that I have. And then also, it's just out of the Dire Maul and Nomergon so far, Deadmines has absolutely been the worst, besides the last boss. The first two bosses, not very fun, so let's get into it. So the first boss is going to be Mr. Smite. For this guy, I found it best to just take the right-hand side. There should be a hearth, but the reason you don't take both sides is because the units kind of respawn after you deal with them. So controlling both sides and all the respawns very difficult. Controlling one side and the respawns is not so bad. And then also you want that right side because the mines are on the right side. So if you're controlling the right side and you also control the mines on the right side, it just kind of makes sense. If you're going to push left and you're not controlling right and the mines are on the right, you're just kind of throwing yourself out there. So hold on that right hand side, get the hearth. From the hearth, you can have your guys start spawning pretty easily. The only thing on this map is a unit spawns on the left, and he like goes under the pipes, and he's in stealth mode, and he's a charger. So just make sure your base doesn't get overwhelmed from that guy. But that's really the only one you have to worry about on the left hand side is the stealth charger. Go nobled plus 25.
Avast, ye swabs! Repel the invaders!
Okay, all right. Wow, there's a lot of people on the left. All right, I'll put 2 tanks and a healer. It should be enough. Get some flyers in there. Dude, harpies are so good. Oh, the heal right before the chain lightning. Let's go. I can put the wolf right here. It'll pretty much one-shot that guy. Yeah, this week is a beast. Nope, you leave my healer alone. Yeah, this week is for dungeons, it's beasts. Yeah, Hogger is interesting because every time you play him, he gets more attack speed and he moves faster. So kind of like the longer it goes on, the more Hogger Pogger does. I'm not a big fan of the beast though, but I got Hogger today and he's kind of cool. And honestly, I've been surprised at how good the dog is. Like it dashes in and it's like pretty juiced. All right, I win. It's the same thing as Hearthstone. You pay to progress. You definitely can progress, and the game definitely gives you enough resources to like do stuff, but just not as fast as you want. So heading to the Murloc, this guy is like super overtuned. I don't like this fight at all. It feels really bad. So what I found to like knock this out as fast and easy as possible is you need to survive the giant wave he pushes on the left. So Blizzard or Execute when all of the minions are under the tower is really good to get them to either half health or chunk that tower a little bit. Then at the very start, you're going to put about, I would say 6 to 8 mana worth of stuff, like a tank, a speedy unit, and a healer or a ranged AoE guy if you have one. Switch the toggle on the very left to the right. You'll see me do it at the start of the game and talk about it. And then you want to push that middle turret as fast as possible and get the 2 chests that are there as well. So that's 4 extra gold you're going to get. You're going to send 3 to 4 units to the mid tower. You're going to take that as fast as possible. And you're going to use that momentum to take the boss. However, you have to deal with that left-hand push. It's massive. So after you control the middle or like send your units out to the middle to get it, you're going to use your remaining mana to defend, and you want to put your units in the very back so your base is helping you kill the units as well. Because your base takes a little damage, that's okay, but the key is your minions need to help kill their minions, and you can't get overwhelmed. So that's where the Execute and the Blizzard go in over their turret. You'll see me do that, and then hold that left-hand side. This boss is really, really weak. So just having a couple units hit this boss before other units spawn back up and use that middle turret momentum is key. Like, I haven't paid anything to play. All right, I'm going to move that to the right. So what I normally lead here is Hogger up front. And then I normally put, like, a healer behind Hogger. Look how fucking fast he is, dude. And then these guys will take this. And then on this map is annoying because look at all this. So then normally I execute right now. It hits all of them, including the turret. And then I hold back. We normally cap this tower. I'll put a tank in the back here. Another Hogger. And then normally Harpies because they soak. And then a Miner. And then the Harpies will just do a lot of work. Unfortunately, he lightning bolted, which is annoying. So now the Miner's not even going to get to him. So I'll wait till my turret to start attack. Oh, never mind. I already win. Dude, I'm telling the hog. Dude, look at the hogger and the wolves. They literally just rushed. That was the that initial push at the very beginning. So I do that like that 3-unit push on the right hand side. They take the turret and they just fucking go up, and the boss is just like swarming you from the left really hard. So as long as you can like defend with enough to not die and then push that middle and kill the boss, you're good. The boss is extremely weak. It's just all the waves he puts at you. All right, so heading to the last boss is the easiest out of all of the bosses in this particular dungeon, which is nice. The only hard part about this boss is timing the pads. So when a unit walks over one of the 2 pads in the middle or on the very top right, it's basically going to spawn a bunch of those units off this platform. And it's like, I think 5 or 6 of them. They're not as strong as the original, but it's still, if a good unit pops over it, it can kind of overwhelm you. So like put maybe one of your shitty units out, have it run over the pad, duplicate that, and then just push the boss. But this one's kind of self-explanatory, and when I do it, you'll see it's not too bad. And this is the most annoying fight in the game. Deadmines is just generally annoying. I don't like this dungeon at all. It's like my least favorite dungeon out of all of them. All right, we'll take this turret. Put the healer behind here. So every time you walk over one of these platforms, it basically summons a shit ton of dudes out of here. So you'll see in a second. Wait for something to run over one of those. Get another hogger out there. And then get a miner that goes right here. Yeah, see? These guys are going through there, and now they're teleporting down here. Look at all these fucking guys. And then I have to execute them all. And then this guy would normally go down here too, but the teleporter went off because I went up here before the mountain giant ran up there. So it was kind of nice. I wouldn't say I got lucky, but like it just, the timing worked out fairly nice. Fuck, now he's going to get a bunch of healers. Yep, see now because my healer ran over here, he just gets a fucking shit ton of them. But we were able to push the boss, so. Again, double hogger on boss. Easy.